Spider-Man.
So yeah, once again, welcome to the table, Wadjet. We will be introducing your character, Valerith, tonight. Before I get into the recaps for games, I always give away some points. We've been gone for a little while, and I got married, so...
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I got married to her, to that chaotic gremlin there.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe... Alright. Yeah, enjoy. This is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna give 20 points to everybody tonight on your points cards. So for you, Wadjet, what that means is you can open your character sheet and you should have a points card in your inventory, and you already have 50 points on there. You can raise that from 50 to 70. You can just adjust it in quantity. What you can do with points is you can spend 5 points on a regular charm. The regular charms are limited use items that give you some cool abilities. You can save 100 points, and you can spend that 100 points on a grand charm, which gives you like a permanent boon for your character, which you should, I believe you rolled some, or we rolled you some last time when we created your character. Also, you have the option of spending it on a skill point, and there's a whole skill tree based on your skills that you could also use the points to adjust your character as well.
That's 100, right?
That is also 100, yeah. You can also spend 50 to reroll a grand charm to try and reroll for something else. You can, if you don't like charms that you have, you can get rid of 3 charms to roll a new one for regular charms.
It's 100 for the points on the skill tree too.
100 for a skill point, yeah. Is anybody spending points tonight? Is anybody getting any regular charms?
Negative.
Banking.
Ghost Rider, the pattern is full.
I'm gonna see how these roll around first.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you have some regular charms as well. Like, we loaded you up. As if you've been here the whole time.
He might have been on another crew.
Yeah, well, and that's just the thing. Valerith, you were on another crew. Most recently, while you are employed with the, or not employed, but you're a part of the guild known as the Cleaning Crew, you were assisting kind of like the rangers and archers of the city, against a maelstrom of shadow monsters that were surrounding the city and blocking out the sun. Occasionally creatures would be hopping over the wall, and you would help as part of the force to be able to kind of deal with that threat and make sure that they don't get further into the city. And it's been feeling a bit short-lived as we kind of rewind back a little bit. I guess I should do the recap first. Hold on one second here. I'm going to introduce you in a second, Valerith, and I'll have some questions for you as well. But last session, we had joined our heroes in the aftermath of their liberation of Merkana from the shadows. Actually, I guess this ties in. I'm gonna kind of pepper things in as we go along. We're gonna actually start with you, Valerith, here, because so leading up to what happened last session, the city was overrun, kind of being attacked by these shadows. You, Valerith, are on the outer walls of Merkana, and you are helping to hold these things back, but things have started getting dire. You started off with a group of about 20 people within, I'd say, a week. Like, this was a week ago that things really started to kind of ramp up. And by the end of that week period, there's now 7 of you. Shadows jump from the wall. These they're almost dog-like, some of them, but like some of them are in different sizes. Like some might be the size of a wolf, some might be the size of like a hulked out, like just like mastiff, like a giant dog. And they like, one will just jump out and like grab somebody off of the wall and just like crush their skull and kind of start ragdolling them before people can start reacting.
Very Great Wall like.
Yeah. Now thankfully the Monster Hunters Guild has been able to create vials of like radiant energy that you've been able to use on your arrows and on your weapons to be able to help keep these things at bay. They do not like light at all. I'll go ahead.
How are they versus poisons?
The poisons, they seem to be very resistant to poison. Or anything but like you manage anything that gives off some kind of light has been effective. Like even fire to some capacity has been able to kind of keep them not so much at bay, but kind of like be able to direct them as needed. I'm gonna get you first, Valerith, to describe your character for me.
Probably the closest way to start is about 5'10", gangly-ish, because, you know, elven build, somewhere in the 140 range. I wear goggles, kind of have to. I can't see beyond 30 meters, or 30 feet. Does make being an archer kind of tough, but, you know. Tend to wear my hair braided back because it makes it easier for firing a bow. I don't have to worry about it getting in the way. Leathers, some spikes, your standard kind of leather armor, good for woodsmen. Archer, mostly. I carry a lot of potion bottles on me. Varying colors, varying quantities of good and okay. And I have a lot of packs. I do alchemy, so I have a lot of side hobbies. I carry some bandages, etc. on, you know, in a bandolier. I've got a potion bandolier on me as well. Got some bandages with it. Kind of jack of a lot of trades and not fantastic at much, but I try. I've got heart.
Heart's good. Especially in a place like the cleaning crew. And kind of thinking back as you get a reprieve from the shadows kind of ripping off the wall here, your mind fades back. This most recent mission, you were sent here by the acting guild leader, Pocket, who is a short jester-like character with a like porcelain mask on his face to kind of to hide his true face. He has like a Brooklyn accent, and you can tell that the job has been thrust upon him. He's trying his best to take everything seriously, but it's hard when like even in like this tragic moment, it really feels like he hides his tragedies in comedy. But you think back to when you first were recruited, and you were recruited by a very different man. Fairly tall, like you're 5'10", and he clears you still by a couple of inches.
So short. So short.
Bald, with a, like, he's built, but he's not like so ripped that he's gonna bust out of his shirt. Like, he obviously takes pretty good care of himself. Guildmaster Clean welcomed you with open arms to his guild when nobody else would. What was the reason why you couldn't get into, say, like an archer's guild or something along those lines?
Well, the biggest problem was I don't tend to fall into the general category of most archers. I have a proclivity for toxins that I've been called a calamity for. I've been called worse by a couple of priests that I had in my party. I don't see poisons as a bad thing. I see them as a means to an end. And as long as I win, that's the end. But my vision issue has caused several problems between me and the other archers, which is why I have the goggles, so I can actually see now.
And that's a good question as
see
well.
farther.
Is your nearsightedness something you were born with, or is it as a result of something in your life?
So my vision problems are a result of my experiments and my proclivity with toxins. Apparently I can still see well while mixing alchemy, but as soon as I look away, something has happened to my vision that I guess the toxin said, you don't need to see beyond 30 feet.
Yeah.
Screw your job.
That's fair. Yeah, and obviously having that kind of handicap would make it tough to get into something where like you need to depend on range. But you do manage to find your way to the cleaning crew, where again, Guildmaster Clean is very welcoming, and says, having somebody on hand who knows chemicals is actually great in our line of work. You are presented with the same thing that everybody is presented with. You got a starter package, and you got this little button that, when pressed, burst into a little slime cube. Yours, that you affectionately have named Balthazar.
Balthazar.
Hold on, let me show him off. Little Balthazar.
He's adorable.
And
thank God he's immune to whatever I put out.
Yeah.
Or whatever I make.
Yeah, he becomes very, very good in helping you with experiments. Its primary design being to dispose of things. It's able, you're able to kind of, toss things, the poisons into it, that it just kind of dissolves in its body and doesn't seem to negatively affect it. It becomes a true companion for you as you kind of get passed around different factions of the guild, or different facets of the guild, as you join a few groups and find a little bit of fun and adventure here and there, but you find that with the way you operate, you lose members rather quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Can you name one instance where your experiments caused a loss among a previous party?
Wasn't a loss. I'm not taking that claim. However, someone no longer adventures because of something they experienced as an accident. They got in the way. It's not my fault. They don't know how to. They're not healthy. Now they're less healthy. Much less healthy.
Yeah, it's a monk, now a cabbage farmer, blames you specifically for during an encounter, letting off some kind of toxic gas that he breathed in, and he says that one of his lungs is gone. He is operating on half a lung, or like half of his lung capacity that he used to, because you basically necrotized the other half.
Look, obviously monks are not as durable as everybody thinks they are, especially him. Yes, he doesn't like me. I think he's a good guy sometimes. He just doesn't like me. He does make good cabbages. But
that he throws at you every time he sees you. This man also he large and built, is still pretty fucking strong. And yes, at any turn when he sees you, he does lob cabbages at you, in anger. What is his name by chance?
He went by Everlasting Peace when I knew him. However, I don't think he's peaceful anymore. So,
Interesting. Okay. Everlasting Peace.
well, that was his name, but that was
It's a
Yeah.
monk name.
it's a
Yeah.
monk name.
Okay.
It's a weird monk name, but
Maybe he was one of those, non-violent or monk type dudes. They exist. They're out there.
he was an aesthetic monk. I don't know why he was with us, but he's not adventuring anymore. That's all that matters.
Okay. As you can imagine, that builds a certain reputation, and even in a guild of weirdos and vagabonds and outcasts, you have found it hard to get missions with groups of people. Instead, opting for solo missions. And in this case, just having a skill that was still helpful, especially with your knowledge of like mixing chemicals and applying chemicals to weapons, you found yourself at an advantage on the wall, being able to just pour some radiant energy on and just take something out as it's jumping in over the wall. As you watch another one of your group, now 7 going down to 6, as another one gets like snatched up by one of these shadow monsters. Balthazar kind of like crawls up onto your shoulder and gestures towards the wall again, where you see something about to emerge.
What is it, Timmy? Is Lassie in trouble?
Just pointing as you see like the shadows. It's like a little kind of prick of light that kind of like comes across before it becomes 2 eyes, and then 2 more form above it.
Look, 4 eyes. I'll be called 4 eyes, but I'm not dealing with anybody with 4 eyes.
Another 2
Okay.
above those 2 split open as well.
We have a problem. Help.
Shoot it!
Well,
As,
I
like,
do have an incendiary.
Another guy on your side yells, "Shoot it!" as he's turning around to try and fire one of his arrows down at the thing that just snatched one of his comrades.
Well, I'm not firing a regular arrow, and if this thing has at least 6 eyes, I'm gonna have to use something a little bit bigger. I have an incendiary resin arrow that is probably the closest I can get, or strongest I can get right now, which is a fire arrow.
Well, you're handed. Everybody's been given vials of like a radiant substance that can be used as well. Whether you choose to use them or hold on to them is up to you. But if you have an incendiary one, what would you be doing with that?
Well, as it looks, how far off the ground are the eyes, or do they appear to be?
So the male.
I'm up on the wall.
From the wall, it's pretty close. Like, the maelstrom was, like, almost touching the walls. You're looking at a good 15-20 feet between where you are and where the maelstrom is. But you can see that these eyes are starting to alight as something is starting to form, like it's about to jump out of the wall.
Out of the wall. Great.
Out of the shadow wall. Like, the shadow... But, like,
yeah, I'm
towards
gonna
you.
fire... I'm gonna have to fire straight into the wall. I don't have a choice, because I don't want to die, and that's the safest thing I can do.
Perfect. I'll get you to roll an attack for me with your bow. On your character sheet, where your weapon is in the inventory, if you hover over it, you'll see that a little d20 shows up. You just click on that.
Oh.
And then in the chat, you'll see that it'll ask you, or well, it might have a pop-up. Answer whatever question it asks, and then you'll see in the chat, it'll give you the opportunity to attack and then roll your damage once you've attacked.
Okay. God, this is gonna be fantastic.
'17's a hit. You load up your arrow, you slake some of this like radiant goo on it, and fire your shot. And you watch as this thing is starting to emerge, and it almost looks like. Have you ever seen, like, are you aware of like the Spider-Man cartoons? Did you watch the Spider-Man cartoons as a kid?
Which Spider-Man cartoons? I'm
the
I'm a little older than you are, so there might be a different one.
90s one with the Aerosmith theme.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember Man Spider?
Vaguely.
Yeah, so it looks like it's growing like multiple arms, and like the face looks very much like if a human and a spider were a hybrid. And it starts to crawl out toward, like, as if it's about to jump at you, and you fire your shot. The arrow hits home right in the center of its skull, and you watch as the radiant energy kind of like alights the skull from the inside, and it explodes and bursts back into the shadow wall.
Thank God. I'm not a big fan of spiders.
Another two creatures that look like dogs jump out, manage to get the guy who was yelling at you onto the ground. He manages to stab it, but not before another one jumps out and bites into him as well. And it's at that point that a large woman in armor with a glowing greatsword says, "I guess they're mine," and starts cutting through them. And you see...
Wait, we were having a contest? I was trying not to die.
You see Malus Brightblade. Malus Brightblade is well known. She is the guild leader of the Veiled Censor, which is the kind of like central guild for clerics and paladins and anybody whose power is based on worship. Each of them has their own like separate church within this grand guild hall. She has been leading the expeditions and kind of guiding groups to where she thinks they will be most advantageous on the wall. And she is it looks like she is just arriving to do her kind of like perimeter sweep when she points up and says, "Hey, keep working! I saw that kill! That was a clean kill!"
Well, I kind of need to help the guy next to me instead of responding.
She looks down at, like, the guy's not next to you. Like, the thing, like, jumped out, and grabbed him and got him onto the ground, like, beyond the wall. So he dropped about, we'll say, 30, 40 feet, and landed on the ground and, like, was, like, stabbing this thing before he was also killed. Malus coming in, unfortunately not able to save him before she just sliced through these things.
Big sword. Thank you.
Thank you. She...
I'm assuming more are still coming out.
She says,
I should at least be aware of.
She says, "If you want to take a break, you can let a couple more through. I could use the practice."
I'm not above that. Don't get me wrong. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I'll at least pull some of my own weight.
The guy next to you, or the guy who was next to the guy who was, like, berating you about, like, just, like, attacking, looks at you, looks down at Malus, looks back at you, takes his bow, snaps it over his leg, and says, "I quit," and fucking starts climbing down the wall. He's like, "I'm done."
Thanks for the help.
As he does, and more of these things look like they are about to emerge, you feel a rumble in the ground as from the center of town you see something starting to grow. And it grows faster and faster and faster, and appears to be a tree that is growing from the center of town. That starts to spread branches that almost umbrella the city, and you see as these little globes of light start to grow onto the branches and start spraying, or not spraying, but like start like sprinkling like this radiant pollen, this radiant dust that kind of starts to emerge and rain down. And as it does, the things that you see jumping in, as the light starts touching them, like this radiant pollen, as it starts to fall on them, they start to screech and burst in like just like explosions of radiant light.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad you expanded on that because I was about to shoot a flaming arrow at it in hopes that I was cutting something off. So I'm glad you expanded.
As I mean, the radiant light itself expands as it begins to spread and wind catches it, and you watch as it starts to sprinkle into the wall, and you see the same effect kind of happening. Like as the pollen reaches the shadows, these shadows start to burst and explode, and you watch as the maelstrom comes apart and stops swirling around, and as it starts to get calmer and calmer, it begins to break apart, and instead of seeing it as like one shadow that's surrounding the city, instead you see thousands of them, and you see more of those eyes of things that are now separating and breaking away and jumping back away from the walls. And this veil of light that is now wrapping around the city disperses these things. You watch as, like, you seeing on the wall can look and see they start to flee far from the city and spread out elsewhere in Rudalius, which is the actual continent.
Oh, that's not good.
Cleared away from the city, you hear cheers all across the wall, celebrations of victory. And you get a call on your crystal. So the communication devices here, it's kind of, thanks to artificers and wizards and magic users in the city, things are kind of modernized in Merkana. So you have what is effectively like a cell phone that it's a crystal that uses kind of illusory magics to have the same functions. You've got games on there, works like a communication device where you can like have text messages or voice calls with people, and your crystal starts to vibrate as you get a call from Pocket, who says, looks like another few members of the crew managed to take care of things. I'm gonna get you to come back to the guild hall. I've got take a little rest break, and then I've got another mission for you.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it, man.
Need me to bring back bodies?
Nah, maybe, but if you light a cigar.
I don't, but okay.
And he hangs up. Malus, the armored like paladin, is like jumping for joy. She like runs. She's like, they did it! They did it! I can't believe they did it! And starts to run towards the center of the city.
Which way is the guild house?
The guild hall is north of where you were. You can see it because we're all on the map here. You can see it's up here, the cleaning crew HQ. You might not be able to see the symbols. On your,
If I zoom in,
if you look on the left hand side of the screen, you should see like what?
Give me a second. It actually just crashed my my forge.
Oh shit.
That's kind of funny.
This is fine.
I mean, not really funny, but
you head back towards the guild hall, and that's where we'll go back to our the rest of the crew. We join our heroes in the aftermath of their liberation of Merkana from the shadows. Standing underneath the newly grown Tree of Light, Kessa asked the crew to name the tree. You decided on Lightbringer, though Nerissa did pitch Treemathy, which is now the secret name, the secret menu name of the tree. From there, the team headed for the guild hall, where they met up with Rosalia and learned more about the sighting of her sister Eldis. Rosalia also gave information on both of her sisters, the other being named Ovelia, a master tactical swordsman, and Terror on the battlefield. Eldis alternatively attacked with more of a beast-like nature, wielding large clawed gauntlets. And Eldis was seen at the newly grown, I guess, wall, like shadow stone wall around the woods, Ain's Woods. Rosalia and Torgrin tell the team as much as they can about the sisters. Following that, the team takes a moment to look at the quest board. You looked at what quests were available, taking a few new ones. The team headed from there to Velvet Lock, or to the Velvet Lock, the auction house in Merkana, where you met the proprietor Grendel. Learned a little bit about the rules of the auction and began bidding on items while seeing some of the different representatives of guilds across the city, including a strange, well-dressed demon named Mr. Blight. The crew was also, the expedition crew, Brunk, Nerissa, and Jesus were also recognized as those who saved the city. Which was crazy how fast news travels in Merkana, because that wasn't like a few hours before. Nerissa and Jesus entered the auction while Brunk stood by to maintain security and observe the auction. Nerissa won a feather token, an anchor feather token, and Nerissa and Jesus pooled tokens together to win the Ring of the Ram, which they were looking for to be able to make custom gloves to trade to a angry merman. Jesus also won a strange brass teacup that seemed to speak to him. Brunk had taken his time observing Mr. Blight during the auction, but not much else. He did catch Dust Knuckle, another one of the leaders, pickpocketing somebody, and we did end the session soon after that. With Valerith going back to the guild hall, Valerith, you would have just missed these guys as they were heading out to the Velvet Lock, but you probably would have seen them pass by. What you see is a like jacked-looking dude carrying like a kettlebell of some kind. You see a mermaid in what appears to be, it looks like kind of like a giant fish tank, but the fish tank has like crab legs that it is moving on. Hold on, we'll show her portrait. We need to get like the drawing, the full drawing of Nerissa in the tank.
The fact that she's carrying a Molotov cocktail is fantastic.
Yeah. And then this strange looking fellow.
At least I'm not the only one wearing goggles.
Walking around in what appears to be a shawl made of like a dark, like leathered material that gives off a very ominous feel to it. You hear them kind of talking about heading towards the auction as they move away, and standing on... Hold on, let me bring you to the guild hall. Just activate this for a second. What do you mean? I can do whatever I want. You cannot switch scenes. I can't. I did it. I'm doing it right now. Okay, we're gonna pretend you guys aren't there right now. And Valerith is not on this scene at all, and I need to fix that. Valerith, there we go.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Okay, so on this kind of front, like, porch area, it's kind of like half garden, half little training ground. You see that there is a young woman in armor who appears to be some kind of, maybe a cleric or a paladin of some kind. Wearing a combination of armor and, like, what appears to be kind of like royal garb. Beside her is another stout looking dwarf that also appears to maybe be a cleric, whose eyes almost like crackle with like some kind of electricity. And you see what is the most shocking to see is what appears to be a little puppy, like a small dog, made of shadow, that is kind of like doing circles around the both of them.
He's adorable. I want one.
As you approach, do you say anything to them?
Hi, little murder puppy. You're so adorable. Can I pet you?
It kind of like, it looks at you a little excited, but also a little cautious, and it does a little growl, but more playful than threatening. To which the young woman looks and says, "Pest, calm down. He's still, we're still learning how to play gently." You watch as she kind of like wills the image of a bone into existence and throws it towards like where all the training dummies are, and the shadow puppy kind of like runs off to go chase it. She says, "I'm Rosalia. This is my uncle Torgrin. We just joined, sort of, but are also friends with some of the crew already."
I'm Valerith. I've been here a while. Nobody likes me because I'm not a great teammate. I try. I do try.
Well,
but
I'm sure you're fine.
You're new here. I can definitely tell. Give it a week. Maybe 2 days.
I don't know if we'll be here that long, but I'd love to give you a chance if I can. Torgrin's like, I'm sure you're fine, lad, and he gives you like a hearty clap on the back.
Thank God I've got a bit of constitution. I don't know if I could stand that with as skinny as I am.
And any wounds, like, obviously you're not hurt here, but you would have been up on the wall and probably, like, dealing with a little bit of damage here and there from those things, so I'd say with that clap on the back, he does heal you of any wounds that you may have. And says, you know, we deal with a pretty weird lot. It seems like this place is, you know, filled with the strange, and I'm sure you'll find your place, lad.
Oh, I'm sure I will too. If you see me on the corner, feel free to stop by.
Aye, yeah. We've heard about some delicious dumplings, so we're going to go try those. Maybe you'd like to join us.
Absolutely. That would be fantastic. I did just come off the wall. Did a lot of work up there, not gonna lie. Saved a lot of people, killed a lot of things. I'm famished.
Yeah. I know that they were working on some kind of Pisa pocket. From the little bit that I tasted, it was delicious. I know they were going to send them to the wall, but they may have some at the what's the word for it? Cafeteria? In the cafeteria?
The defac, awesome.
When you walk in, you walk past the doors. You're greeted by an old couple who also just joined recently, seeking refuge as their home had been destroyed by some shadow monsters. Their names are Phil and Martha Billsley. They greet you with a cordial greeting, and as you move past them, a very hyperactive jester walks up to you, Pocket, and says, "Oh, you're finally back."
Well, of course. I mean, it was a short walk, and you told me to come back. I can take off again.
Oh, well, it feels like it's been hours. No, take a little, take a breather. You know, just sit, relax. But one of our expedition teams is back, and they seemingly have come across a lot of stuff, and I think they're going to need some extra hands. So I'm assigning you to the. How are you on boats?
That's a really good question. I'm gonna have to say I'm an elf and I like the woods, but I like to travel. I'll give it a shot. What's the worst that happens? I fall over and pray I can swim.
That's great energy. I like that. Yeah, you'll be fine. They have a ship. They have a ship that I think they have two ships. I don't know. From what Barnabas was saying, they had quite a voyage. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna assign you to the expedition crew. They just went off to the auction house, I believe. If you want to go and try and catch them, you're more than welcome to, or if you want to, take a little rest first, grab a bite to eat, you can do that and wait for them here. It's your call.
Well, I do really like this little puppy, but I need money. But I like this puppy. All right, I'm gonna have to go get money. Plus, I have some stuff I can sell. I've made some stuff in my alchemy lab. I'm good to go. I'll go meet him at the auction house.
Okay. Yeah. The auction house is to the northeast. The northwest from the headquarters.
By the way, boss, do you need anything for the guild? Does the guild need potions, poisons, antidotes? Anything?
I think we're pretty good here right now. We've got some. We've been able to keep our resources fresh. Cleaning alcohol, like high grade cleaning alcohol, we will always take. We're gonna be making a lot of first aid kits or special kits, healing kits to send out beyond the wall. To see if we can help as many people as we can. So, if you're able to find anything like that, solvents, things like that can be used to clean wounds, we'll take any of that.
I can find something to dissolve anything.
No.
Oh, you mean
solvents?
Dissolve bacteria.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So dissolve bacteria.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. We can't melt people.
When I have some time, I will put some stuff together.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I have got to go see a man about. You know what? I can't really talk about what I gotta go see that man about, but yeah, you go find the expedition crew. You'll know them as soon as you find them. It's like there's a mermaid in like a big weird tank, and a couple of goobers with her too. You'll know exactly who they are.
All right. Oh, excuse me.
And with that, he kind of just vanishes. Like you look at one moment he's there, and then he rounds a corner, he's just gone.
Roselia, I hate to leave on such a short notice. Thorgood, thank you. Very nice meeting you. You, I'm not done with. I'll be back. I gotta go see a guy about a thing, or some people about some stuff.
Well,
Thank you.
Best of luck. I hope it goes well.
Oh, I hope it goes better than the last several times.
She just kind of waves, not knowing who you're going to see. And you head towards the auction house. I'll say you probably arrived because you didn't stop to rest, so you will probably arrive exactly once the auction house concludes. And they come out. You see this group of weirdos that you spotted previously emerge from the auction house as people are starting to come out as well.
Wait. How many people are coming out? A lot of people? A few people?
There's a fair amount of people. I think it was like 20 or 30 spectators plus the guild leaders as well that were there.
Fantastic. I'm going to set up my piano across the street, put up my little potion sign, pick a nice little classic tune for my piano to play. I have noble potions for 60 gold apiece. I have common potions for 45 gold apiece. Please feel free to peruse.
Go ahead and roll a performance check for me. On your character sheet, in your attributes tab, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a
10.
It's a 10. You do okay. Your piano work is maybe a little rusty and out of practice.
Remember, it's an automatic piano. I don't have to play it.
You don't have to do shit. I mean, it's decent, but people walking by are starting to notice that you're like lifting your hands to like scratch your chest or like scratch your head or your nose or something like that while you're supposed to be playing piano and the music is still going. One person stops and he's like, "Common or noble? What's the difference?"
How are they dressed?
They are dressed like an adventurer.
Well, or an adventure? Okay. Well, I know the normal cost for trying to keep an adventurer alive. I do adventure sometimes by myself, and I understand. I'm offering these at a discount. The common potions are 45, as opposed to the standard 50 that you would see. So a little bit of a savings. Pass it on to you. It's all for my skills. I work on it. The noble one, I mean, do nobles really feel like they should be subject to the same quality of healthcare as the commoners? Hence the noble potions. And hence the slightly increased price, as the noble potions are for those that can truly afford the best healthcare.
Roll a persuasion check for me. That's an 8. The guy looks at you and goes, "That's pretty fucked up, man," and walks away.
You win some, you lose some.
Nerissa, Brunk, and Jesus coming out of the guild hall and exiting with the group. You, Nerissa, feel a chill down your spine as Mr. Blight kind of appears right beside your head for a second, so like his face is in your ear, and goes, "Till we meet again." And then disappears before, like, as you like turn, you get like a glimpse of his face as he just like vanishes into nothing.
Well, I hope that doesn't end up being bad at all.
You're muted.
That explains why I barely heard her, but you heard everything. Okay.
Huh. Well, I hope that ominous message doesn't end up resulting in anything bad. Did anyone else hear him or see him at all?
Oh yeah, everybody else was there.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Brunk and Jesus, you watched it happen, and you're not quite sure where this dude vanished too, but like he also just kind of like appears to just disappear into nothing.
That guy creeps me the hell out.
Across the way, pretty close by, playing on a piano and appearing to be selling some kind of potions is this strange looking elf. Kind of looks like Boomhauer.
Yeah, unfortunately, every elf in their thing kind of looks like Boomhauer.
And on his shoulder, playing like tiny little tambourines, or not tambourines, like the what are the cymbals?
Cymbals.
Yeah, playing like
He's like the little monkey.
Yeah, playing little cymbals is the slime Balthazar.
Check this guy out. That music's not
That's right.
bad.
Come on. Common potions, noble potions. Saves your life.
Common potions, noble. What? Brunk looks at Nerissa and says, "Have we been buying common potions or noble potions?"
I certainly hope the noble ones. I feel like at this point we've earned noble potions.
I mean, I don't have a title or own a castle or land or anything. I am a ship captain, though. I am a captain.
Yeah, and
I am a captain.
You are a captain.
Does that
A very
entitle me to
good
noble
captain.
potions?
We just saved the whole city. I think we've earned some noble potions.
Maybe we should ask for some titles.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I like what you're thinking.
Titles and land.
I got to come up with something cool, though.
We should find out what the difference is between the noble potions and the common potions.
You should ask him, because you're the expert in making stuff.
This is true. I am an artificer. I can do that. Okay, and I'm gonna like my tank is gonna like scuttle up and did I overhear the explanation to the last customer or hi.
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 Playing one-handed.
you?
How's it going? But all the appropriate keys are all still moving.
Oh wow, you're so talented.
Thank you.
No
How
problem.
can I help you?
Well, what are you selling? I see you've got common potions and noble potions, but like tell me more about your wares.
Well, oddly enough, I'm here looking for you because you were defined as very hard to miss. So I'm definitely looking for you, and the big guy, and the really creepy one back there who actually kind of scares me a little bit.
You were looking for me and you recognized me right away.
It's probably
Guys,
have you seen what you're in?
Guys, shit, I don't think my mask is working.
Wait, you have a mask?
It's the tank.
My character has like one of those little bandit masks. She has like one of those little bandit masks and she thinks that helps.
The guildmaster sent me to look for you guys, but apparently I didn't make it in time for the auction. So I'm here. I figured while I was waiting for you, I would try and make a little bit of money.
It would have cost you a lot to get into the auction and to buy stuff. It wasn't worth your time, trust me.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm trying to make the money so I can do those fun things.
That's smart. That's really smart. Honestly, sounds like the kind of thing that makes you a good fit for our team.
My apologies.
He's an entrepreneur.
We'll talk about the different potions in a bit. Let me pack up and we can get back to what we're doing. I don't need them to hear the whole spiel again. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, sounds good. I'm looking forward to hearing more about them and about you, since We're teammates now, it sounds like. Yay!
Yay!
I like, not only is Nerissa excited, but like her tank, like the little two front legs are like, yeah!
That's weirdly terrifying, yet interesting. Cool.
Thank you.
It really is that
All right,
easy
team.
to form a team.
What's our next plan? We going after the bad guys?
Where are we going next?
Well, we got the Ring of the Ram like we were talking about. Wasn't there was a quest on the quest board we were looking at doing?
Oh yeah, I was gonna go track somebody down that was doing something with food.
Are you hungry?
Food. No, he was selling. He was giving
I mean,
away
I
or
am.
selling food or doing something shady
Oh.
with food.
So maybe if it's shady food, you don't
I've
want
got.
it.
I forgot.
Are they here in town? Are they
Yes,
somewhere?
They're here. They're somewhere here in town. It was a dumpling stall in the food market. We were supposed to go investigate.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what it was.
Was it
He's selling
investigate or
enchanted
sample?
dumplings with strange that cause people to do strange things. Like one guy said he couldn't stop singing sea shanties for 3 days, and I want some of those because we're gonna be back on the boat eventually, and I need that recipe.
Yeah,
So
sea shanty
everybody's gotta
dumplings
sing
would
sea
be really
shanties.
great for morale.
Are you right? Right?
I like where
Those
you're
would be
at.
awesome. And I'm pretty good with things that are like dumplings. I mean, my crab rangoons aren't too bad. Just saying.
Mhm.
So he's got to teach me how to make the dumplings.
And those paisa, the pocket paisas.
You mean these? And he pulls out
Yeah.
a paper bag and he's like opens it up and he's like pulls out these, it's like pizza. They're paisa bites, has paisa bites that he's been working on. It's like, hey,
Those
hey,
are basically paisa
new
dumplings.
guy, you want some paisa bites? They've been in the bag. They're
yes.
they're not exactly hot now, but they're not bad.
They're
It's
still
got
pretty good pull.
cheese and tomato sauce and some meat and some veggies wrapped up in bread.
Oh, you lost me at veggies.
Well,
You know
it's
what?
just
It's
they're
fine.
just little
It's
diced,
fine.
little fine veggies. It's
You barely
not a big
taste
deal.
them.
It's like peppers and stuff. It's good for you. It's not like
It looks greasy. That's
nobody
important?
eats
Is it
lettuce.
greasy?
Who eats lettuce? I mean,
All
unless
right,
you want one of my
fantastic.
salads. I make an excellent salad too, but they're not too bad. I mean, I try to make sure they get drained before I get them out, but they're usually nice and crispy when they're hot.
That's the flavor. The grease is the flavor.
Well, I mean, they got a little grease in them. I mean, there's some grease inside. They're so good.
They are delicious.
Thank God they're cold. I don't want to melt my mouth. Like
Yeah,
normal.
you can definitely melt your whole mouth if you eat them when they're fresh.
So yeah, that's one of the things we were going to go do. Was there something else we were going to do?
There was that other quest that had to do with
Something in the
saving, like making sure the
library?
tree would be okay.
Something in the library?
That was on the quest board, the library one.
I'm not the thinker here. We got to go get some
There was
feathers, though. Those things are worth some money.
There was a quest where something was infecting the tree. We had to look into
Yeah.
that to save the tree.
Yeah, that one seemed
Oh,
pretty
the gardens
important.
or something?
Yeah,
gardens that-
it was like the Withered Ward quest.
Well, where are we going first? We got stuff to do, money to make, and
You lead, I
I'm
follow.
hungry. Again. As he starts eating more of his pies pockets.
Albeit, I did see a puppy a while ago that if we can, find some time to swing back and see the puppy, he was so cool. Terrifying. that
Puppy looked
cool.
terrifying.
Oh,
Was he
yeah.
like one of the? Was he like a tiny, cute shadow puppy?
Yes. I don't know that I would.
It's Rosie's
call
little
him,
doggy thing.
I don't know that I would call him cute. He was terrifying, but
You
he's
met Pest.
amazing.
We love Pest. Also, that means you met Rosalia. We also love Rosie.
Yes. I was gonna eat with them before I was so rudely interrupted by the guildmaster, requiring me to come down here and meet you guys, which is okay because I had just gotten off the wall and I wasn't ready to just kind of relax, so I just felt like I needed to get back out there. So yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you.
I'm happy to be had. Wait.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Valerith, roll a dexterity saving throw.
You're muted.
Oh,
I'm muted.
No, not you, Ebony.
Valerith,
Sorry.
roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. $17.
You feel it before you see it out the corner of your eye as you dip back and just get missed as you see a cabbage fly by. Brooding Monk looks over and he's like, I hate you, and then runs off into an alley.
Man, I don't know what your deal is. What's going on?
That guy doesn't
Every
like you.
time.
He's wasting food.
What was that guy's deal?
I have no idea. This town has some strange people in it. I mean, it's not like I caused one of his lungs to collapse or anything. I mean,
That's
I don't know.
Specific
That was
statement.
that was really specific. Are
I
you
don't
sure?
know. Yes. I mean, it's not like his name was Everlasting Peace and these or anything, and it's not
Now
like
he's just Cabbage Monk.
Yeah, now he's cabbage something. Cabbage crazy is what he is.
Ooh, hey Brunk, do you need any cabbages for your recipes? Maybe we could work on catching them, and then you can use them. If he's gonna show up again,
Salad.
Maybe.
Ooh, maybe like a
really good
coleslaw.
for like. I've been wanting to learn how to make. What are those things called? The roll things that sometimes you get those, sometimes you get the crab rangoon. I can't think of the name of those things right now. But you fry those things too. No.
Egg.
Cabbage roll.
Egg.
Since cabbage started this whole thing.
Egg rolls? Pork rolls?
Pork rolls?
I think they put cabbage in those.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to see cabbage in an orc, but I mean, if that's what we're calling for it, then
in an orc?
I mean, she said orc rolls.
Oh.
I thought that was what Brunk said. I was.
Yeah.
Man, what are you doing talking about orcs and eating cabbage from orcs? That's just
they put cabbage. They put cabbage and they put shredded cabbage meat. Yeah, give me And he goes and scoops up the cabbage. He's like, "This is free."
It's a full cabbage. It's like maybe slightly bruised from landing on the ground, but who cares? It's a fucking cabbage.
Pick it up and I'm like,
see, I'm bringing great things already.
Yeah, you're bringing a lot to the table. Literally, we're gonna eat that later.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And as Brunk nods vigorously, he's like, "Yup."
Oh, Brunk! Now that I can create water, we got to work on making some magical salt together.
He holds out the cabbage. He's like, "It was on the ground."
Oh yeah, and then I'll create some water and wash it off.
Oh. Thanks. And then he carefully puts it in his food bag.
Perfect.
Wild campaign.
His grocery bag. Huh?
They've got a little cloth reusable grocery bag.
So, yeah. Some people
I'm in the city. I gotta have a grocery bag when I'm out. If I'm gonna be listen, we were going to the food market. I might need to pick up supplies.
It's
I
important.
gotta have my canvas grocery bag.
You have a few mushrooms. Do you want some mushrooms?
Ooh. What kind of mushrooms?
I don't know what I'd use them for.
Will they turn us into cows?
No.
That's funny. That's funny.
I use these for making things.
We got to turn you into a cow, man. It was a good time.
Would you like a mushroom that would turn you into a cow? I got plenty.
For going on a boat, let's wait for the boat. That'll be much more entertaining for all of us.
Oh yeah, and there's more on the boat as well.
Coos on the boat.
All I could hear is Ellie dying in the other room.
All right, dumpling stall.
Jesus, I forgot you still had mushrooms with you.
Oh yeah, I got tons on me right now.
Too funny.
I'm not gonna lie, I do have some that could probably make you think you're a cow.
Ooh.
And a few other things. But I need to make something else to go with it for afterwards, or else it's gonna be unpleasant for everybody involved.
I see. I'm intrigued and want to know more, but we'll wait until you make that something.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Love.
You sound like you like to experiment. I like to experiment too. I like building stuff.
Well, there's a reason I have to wear these. It's because I do a lot of experimenting.
Ooh. We're gonna get along well.
Remember you said that.
Where do you guys go from here?
Well, the one quest did say to do the thing as soon as possible to help save the tree. The withered ward, it says several druidic gardens within Merkana have withered since the storm. There's a shadowbound plant spirit, which they've named the Bloomthorn Revenant, which we have to find and destroy as soon as possible.
Listen, say less and lead on. We'll go.
All right. Let's go to the tree.
We got to be back in time for dinner later. We're gonna eat
Wait,
this
we're dealing with
cabbage.
trees?
Yeah.
Problem
No.
with trees, Elf?
Absolutely not. But if there's a problem with the tree, let me see. We can keep walking. He'll guide me. We're fine. Let me see what I've got.
Wait. He'll guide you?
Yes, Balthazar. He'll make sure I'm going the right direction.
The slime just kind of like peeks over and like waves with one of his head tentacles.
Hey, little fella. Do you how many fingers am I holding up?
Well, he's got 4 tentacles, so he only holds up.
No, I'm talking about the big guy. What? Can he see me? Like,
Yes, I can see you. Yes, I can see you.
oh, okay. But
No,
you
I
see an
cannot
eye
see
slime? Great. And you're in. Wait, do I see a bow?
Maybe.
Do I see like a firearm, like a bow or something, like a crossbow or a bow on him?
Yeah.
Yes. What?
So
What? You got a problem on both?
can you can you see close or can you see far?
Yes.
I don't feel like that's an answer. But I'm worried. Because you got a bow. How good
But
are you with
I
that?
also have a really cool bandolier with some bandages and some potions and some things that aren't potions,
Why
and
do I feel like we're going to need the bandages?
that's why you have me. For when you need them.
I feel like you're going to cause us to need bandages, and then we're going to need the bandages.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Now I'm beginning to wonder why the guy. Now I'm beginning to understand why you got cabbages thrown at you.
I have no idea what he was doing. I really don't. Strange guy. Very strange. He's been after me for a while.
Okay. Well, let's go save your trees, Nerissa.
To the trees! Oh, wait.
Or
Keep
gardens.
Trimothy again. I'm so excited.
Is it the trees or is it the gardens?
The garden.
It's the gardens,
Isn't
and
the
we're
tr-
afraid it's
isn't the
going to
tree-
affect the tree.
Yeah, because the tree is in the garden, isn't it?
Oh.
I might have some fertilizer on me if that helps. I don't know.
We can,
Ooh.
you know,
Or I
if
can
you're
probably
like
make
everybody
some.
else, you might be full of fertilizer.
The tree
I mean,
is
what's
really-
not in the so the tree is in the center of town, which was previously like the it was like a fountain that was there. It was kind of like a park. The druidic kind of like small groves are just on the edge of the wall near the Beast Walker's lodge.
Okay, I misunderstood. But it still could threaten the health of the radiant tree that shields Merkana. So we still want to do this ASAP. Okay, to the gardens, not to the tree.
All right. Well, I've got pest control. Wait. Yes, let's go.
You would head to the Beast Walker's lodge first, where Kessa Duvain would greet you and welcome you and say, "Oh, hello. It's great to see you so soon. Thank you again for what you've done for the city. What can I help you with?"
I feel like I need to roll a charisma check to not want to just grovel.
Right. Kessa, we heard
Did you
that
say her name was Kesha?
Kessa Duvain.
I should replace the S's with dollar signs.
And next
Lady
time we see her,
Kessa.
she's got fucking sequins everywhere.
We heard that you're having an issue in the gardens. We're here to help.
Yeah. We have it walled, or well, not walled off. But like we've used some druidic magic to keep it at bay for now, but we haven't gotten any word from the dryads that live in there. The last we saw, they were suspiciously close to one of those revenants. We were able to contain most of them, but this last one is proving to be a bit more powerful. I appreciate the aid, but I would advise to be cautious.
Of course. What has this one done so far? Like,
It's killing everything around it, and it's almost like it spreads shadows like a weed.
oh,
And the infection
A
appears
weed,
to
you
be
say?
spreading.
And it wants to eat everything, you say?
I don't know about eat, but destroy is probably a better description.
I volunteer as tribute. Wait. I'll go take a look at it.
Oh,
I like things that cause weird and draining and murdery effects. Don't judge me.
She sends you with 2 of the druids, and says they will be able to lead you there. I'm still kind of helping with the aftermath of the Shadow Maelstrom, so they'll be able to aid you. Good luck, and again, be safe.
Thank you. We'll do our best.
Ooh, starting us off strong. We got Valerith here, and we get to do a combat right off the hop. I love this. The grove behind the building is impossibly large. You can't see the wall beyond it, but it should be fairly close. And you're not sure what's going on with this space, but the trees closest to the building are starting to take in that radiant light, and they've started to kind of like sprout leaves again. But as you get closer to what appears to be this area where this revenant is, more of the plants are withered and dying, and the leaves are almost like a toxic purple.
Look, I already said I'd go. You don't need to keep tempting me.
With the druids leading the way, you watch as one seems to be a little bit unnerved, and he's like, we're gonna die here. I don't know why we're here right now. This is stupid. The other one says, do not lose faith, brother. We are the guardians of these groves. As you approach, the atmosphere feels ominous. Something almost like a weight. Like, it just feels like more like you're seeing more things that are dead. Plants, trees, like they look like they're starting to rot, and in an impossible way for the time. Like the maelstrom wasn't going for too long, but it looks like this is like years of damage to these trees. You see, as you approach, a figure ahead, and at first it looks, if you've ever seen a dryad, you know that it kind of moves with a bit of grace. And this thing appears to kind of move like that, but it's not moving with a grace, it's moving with a shamble. And as you get closer, where its gaze was kind of just moving randomly, you watch as it tilts and turns its head to you. With its gaze meeting yours, it lets out a horrific screech. And with that, I'm going to get everybody to roll initiative.
All right.
So at the top right, if you click on the little cross swords, it'll bring you to the combat encounters tab, and you should see your character, and there will be a little d20 you can click on to roll initiative.
I do not see one.
Currently says no encounter.
Oh, because you're not on you're not on the screen yet.
Yep.
Just me over here all on my lonesome. Hold on.
It's all been theater of the mind so far.
Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. this is. Activate.
The Corrupted Grove.
Oh, that's a lot.
It's a big ass grove, but I'm here for it. It's big as shit.
Oh, good lord. That's a lot of numbers.
It's fine.
Ah,
It's perfectly fine.
Oh, God. My turn?
You just gotta, yeah, roll your initiative. That's a 1. Okay.
I feel so let down now. I wanted to enjoy this.
It's fine. It's just a turn order. It doesn't mean you're dead or anything. It just gives you more time to strategize. But this thing gets to go first, unfortunately. And you watch as it's almost like it doesn't move with its legs. It's almost like ingrained in the ground, and these like weird vines push it forward towards you. 30 feet. I don't think it has anything in range. Oh, it can do something. It's gonna do that on one of the druids. And that druid fails. I don't know where the other one is.
Oh. Oh my. Okay.
Is that another shadow? The fucking... No, that's Nerissa. Nerissa?
Okay. Sorry, where's my mouse here? There we go. I'm gonna bonus action take out one of my Sunburst vials and drop a little droplet onto onto my good old trusty blink dagger. And then I'm going to throw the dagger at this thing and just try to, like, I'm just going to try to get it.
Yeah.
By the way, did we see anything happen to the druids or no? Or one of the druids?
Roll an insight for me.
Oh, okay. That I can actually do. I hope. Ah!
Something's off about the one in front of you. 23 definitely hits Nerissa. for 11, and that's radiant.
Yeah.
So that
And I was going
is
for like right between the eyes.
22. You do. You hit it between the eyes. Something weird happens. Like, you throw the dagger after you pour the radiant stuff on it. You watch as it, like, hits square in the center of its head and pins into its head. And you watch as its head, like, rears back. And it's almost like it's composed of shadow, like, fused with wood. And the wood portions, you notice, start to get a little glow of radiance from them. Like, it's almost like it absorbs the radiance.
Ooh. And like it stays glowing?
Yeah, the wood, like, starts to glow. But
and does the
it looks like it hurt. Like it looks like it took damage, and you see, like, some of the shadow kind of, like, burst from it. But that's where you notice, like, the face, like, it looks like it's made of wood, and it's like, it's almost like residual radiance kind of, like, just sticks with the wood.
Okay. And is that residual radiance, does that appear to be doing any, like, residual damage to the shadow around it?
Not as far as you can tell.
Okay. Okay. And I used a bonus action to make it radiant, so I can't blink my dagger back to me. Okay. I'm gonna stay here for now, so that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Jesus.
I am gonna get up in this guy's cheese and I'm gonna hit him with burning hands.
Do it. Fails the save. Go ahead and roll some
Awesome.
damage for me. Oh, that's... Oh, Jesus. You son of a bitch. Yeah, you burn him. And it's almost... You were watching as the first hit its face, and you were watching as the wood... Like, the shadows were starting to move back towards the face. And it almost looked like the cracks that were caused by the dagger were starting to seal back together until you run forward and just, like, throw your hand forward and just blast this flame into its face. And you watch as those cracks kind of catch fire and start to burn, and it screeches again.
Awesome. That's all I'm gonna do for my turn is just set it on fire.
Oh, it's wild work. That's filthy. Okay, so... Well, this thing knows that stuff is happening. It is going to move... Oh, it's really in anybody's line of sight yet. I'm gonna say you guys can't really see it yet, so I'm not gonna show you the picture just yet.
Now I feel really confident.
Unorthodox druid is... I need to read what this does. As a trusted friend to be heated and protected. Turns to you guys and goes, we don't have to hurt it, it's just misunderstood. It's fine.
First thing I've understood from this guy all day.
Runs behind you, Jesus, and, like, it's almost like he's trying to hold you back at first. He's like, you don't have to do that. It's fine. This thing is cool. It's okay. He's a friend. And he is actually going to cast... he's gonna cast Entangle. Dryad makes the save. You also make the save, just barely. As these roots kind of like crawl up and crawl around your feet to try and like hold you down, you're able to kind of like pull yourself away. But the area is now difficult terrain. That's all the unorthodox druid's gonna do. This little guy right here. As there's like screeches and rustling in the trees beyond. Brunk.
Mm-hmm. Well, this guy, I am not liking these shadow dudes. Am I alone here? Did my little companion decide to hang out at the guild hall?
Companion?
Lyric?
Oh, no. If you want Lyric there, Lyric is there. I just always assume Lyric is there and forget to put her physically
totally
on the field.
I mean, she could be just having some downtime. That's fine. We're good.
That's up to you.
I can survive without Lyric.
I'd say she wouldn't want to ever like really be separated from you for no reason. So she's probably there, but she's just on your shoulder right now. I'll say that if you want her like in the shit, you can like deploy her, but otherwise she's protected by your armor.
Sorry, I got a classmate messaging me.
Yeah, no worries.
Dude is the worst. Doesn't know what he's doing. How do you make it to a 400 level class and like not get it? Like,
So remember, in the military, you fail upwards. I experience.
Apparently, this is true at Columbia College too, Brian.
My alma mater.
Oh yes, yes, this is true. Okay, well, where's my? There we go. Well, pull out the big boy and start swinging here because why not?
Yeah.
First attack. Roll the damage. 11s.
11s? Is that all radiant damage?
Well,
I think it is.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. Some of it could be. Because, I hit him so I could pump a spell slot into him. Do a little smitage. So let me spend a spell slot here real quick.
Oh fuck.
And not a big one, just a little one. Not one of my firsties. What is that? Is it 2d8 for radiant? What is it? I forget. It's been a while. I forgotten how to play this game.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been like a month.
It's been a minute. I missed you guys.
Missed you too, man.
Yes. 2d8. So let me just pop an extra 2d8 on top of that. So that's going to be my standard sword attack with the questing blade.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's regular damage, and then add 9 radiant on top of that.
The questing blade's damage is radiant. It shows it.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Holy light. The weapon glows with radiance. Oh, okay. When I hit an undead or fiend with this, it takes an extra D8 radiant damage or D10
another
radiant
18.
damage. It's not undead or fiend, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on.
So that's number 1. That's the first swing.
Yeah, you're so two things are happening. The shadows, as you're like slashing into it, you're watching as the shadows are being blown back from it more and more, and it's almost like kind of like unraveling. But at the same time, as you're hitting it with radiant damage, you're watching as more and more of that radiant damage is being absorbed into the wood sections of its body, and it's starting to glow brighter and brighter and brighter, and now it's almost like starting to pulse with radiant energy.
Intuition check. to is this a good thing or like an insight? Is this a good thing or bad thing type of in the moment?
Yeah, roll an insight.
Oh, 15 or 19.
Like,
is he gonna explode, or is the radiant damage helping him?
No, this thing is pulsing in a way that it looks like it's gonna blow up.
Back up.
Can I roll an athletics check to kind of kick him away? Like,
I would say you've already used your action.
I've got a second attack. I can make 2 attacks around
and just use it as a shove instead. I would allow that.
Yeah.
Like
if I'm it's an unarmed attack effectively, but it's not so much about damage, it's about I'm trying to connect solidly to knock him back.
Yeah.
Pommel.
So
if you use the pommel, it's not considered unarmed.
I would give it to you the same as if you were trying to grapple with an attack, and it's just an opposed athletics instead of like an attack.
Okay, so not an unarmed attack?
No, because you're not going to be doing damage here. You're pushing it away.
So athletics?
Yeah.
Come on, big boy. Oh!
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, you shove it away 5, you shove it away 5 feet. He's like, get away from me.
Jesus, I think he's gonna blow up. Now, what did I move from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But where you are is difficult terrain right now.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I was stippy poot. And I can... Oh, I closed my... I didn't mean to do that. Well, pass the turn. There you go.
Okay.
My turn.
Valerith, it's your turn, yeah.
Yay. All right, so... Can I do an insight to see, like, this is going to blow, since I'm in the back, and I just now can see this person?
I'd give you a perception here. Give me a perception
in that
check.
case. Are you kidding? That's it.
10's enough. 10's enough that you also
I was about
notice.
to say, in this part for the course right now, isn't that what we're expecting from this character?
Apparently. So many hopes.
10 is enough that you do notice that this thing is starting to, kind of almost like, it looks like the wood is breathing with this radiant energy. And you're not sure if that's a good thing.
Yep. Well, guess what? We're going to have to... Hey, I'm going to shoot it. I don't have a whole lot of choices because I like my life a little too much to move forward.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right. Hey.
What are you doing?
No offense.
Guessing?
At least you're on the other side.
Guessing no one's coming?
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna, because apparently this needs to stop quickly. I'm gonna do the split arrow off of my bow, and yeah, let's hope this really works. Let's see. Treat each split as an arrow as if it were a dart, except that you add your ability modifier. Roll a d10 to see if they're hit by 1 or more force equal to the number rolled. Oh, God. All right. Never fear. Are you...
Oh, you still got to roll the attack for it, though.
Oh, it doesn't give me an option to roll an attack for it.
On the bow?
I mean, when I pulled it up. So
there isn't an attack option showing up in the.
It's literally just roll for damage.
Let me fix that. That's no bueno. It says it does. It says it does 1d8 damage. It should have like an actual attack roll associated with it.
Well, that was a d4 that he rolled.
Yes,
yeah,
but that was a d4 for damage because it was a dart. because they're forced darts.
Oh yeah, but you still need to roll the attack.
Yes, I will happily roll a 20 for you.
Yeah.
But you always want me to roll it off of what I dropped?
It should give you the option for an attack in the chat.
Oh, it does now. Of course.
I don't think it's a hit.
That probably isn't.
Also, I should have been getting you to roll with disadvantage.
For what? I ignore half and 3/4 cover. The only thing that I can fire into melee.
This thing has shadow displacement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, in that case, wait, nope, I have true sight.
I don't think true sight gets around it here.
Then it's not really true sight.
Well, you can still. It's not vanished. You can still see it. It's just displaced. It's almost like a cloak of displacement. True sight doesn't get around a cloak of displacement.
It should.
I appreciate your logic, but it doesn't.
Versus displacement. Let's see what the goggle says. A monster with true sight can, out to a specific range, see in normal and magical darknesses, see invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions, and succeed on saving throws against them, and perceive the original form of a shape changer or creature that is transformed by magic. Furthermore, the monster can see into the ethereal plane with the same range. Cloak of displacement. While you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing a creature to have a disadvantage on the attack roll against you. Based on the reading, I would say true sight does negate cloak of displacement, since it says it automatically detects visual illusions, and it says the cloak projects an illusion. That's how the magic works. That's an RPG StackExchange.com answer to the how does cloak of displacement interact with true sight, blind sight.
If a 12 doesn't hit, it's kind of a moot point anyway.
Well, that's true. That's also true.
So...
yeah, it's just something I need to keep in mind for everybody, because Brunk would have also had to have attacked with disadvantage.
Okay.
Share in the chat, just for giggles. What I looked up. Anyway,
the argument makes sense. Truly, because true sight should get around being like an illusion. Yeah, I would allow that. I would say that your true sight from your
that I have.
That you have. Yeah. Absolutely.
Nerd Flash, rules lawyer.
At least the roles are changed.
Yeah, because you got true sight from a charm.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Next. Top of the batting order. Or wait, no, bottom of the batting
from
order.
A grand charm?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Helps with the I can't see anything. It's further than 30 feet.
It does, but doesn't, right? Because he's near. He can see invisibility, but he's still nearsighted. He's still got to wear glasses.
True sight only works in 30 feet. Within 30 feet. Yeah.
His has 60. He gets 60 feet of true sight with that grand charm. That beautiful grand charm. Valerith, are you doing anything else?
Actually, I do have another attack. I forgot. I get 2 attacks right now.
Yeah,
Shit, I forgot I had another one. Okay. Regular attack.
Yeah, you get.
And we'll hit this time.
You get to roll regular.
Maybe. It didn't. Wait. Why didn't it pop up? Oh, there it is.
That's
of course. Yeah, 5.
5?
At least it's a hit.
It is a hit. Yeah.
Well, goodbye, you bastards.
At the bottom of the combat tracker, you should see a little arrow that says next turn.
I think you just click on your image. You think he just clicks on the image, doesn't he?
What, at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
guess.
little tracker thing at the top of the screen. That's where it is on my screen. If he
Oh,
just
there it
clicks
is,
on his
yes.
image, it
Yep.
should just kick him to the next one. Yep.
I didn't know
Yep.
that. I
I
used,
see. Yeah, I had to hover over it, and then I saw the double arrows. So
I used the other method. That's cool. I don't even know what I've got. That's a mod thing.
Yeah. It works. I figured that's why you put the mod on there. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't even look at the combat tracker in the right side screen thing anymore. Since you added that, I don't need to.
That's
So
fair.
I can stay in the chat window where I'm doing the functional stuff with my attacks and stuff, or spells or whatever.
That's just me being stuck in my ways,
Mm-hmm. Well,
not paying attention to the things I actually add. This guy like goes and fucking. We're gonna do an opposed athletics here. Versus this guy. No fucking way. So you watch as the pessimistic one like walks over and like tries to grab his buddy to like start dragging him, and his buddy like fucking shoves him like full face palm. Like, no man, like this guy's cool. I don't know why your friends are. I don't know why these people are hurting him. Back to this thing that is like now like pulsing hard. It is just gonna move over to you, Mr. Brunk. And saturation. Any creature that starts its turn within 5 feet takes 5 damage. Okay. It got burned with fire. So it is going to. It's just gonna go for 2 of these lash attacks on you. What's your AC?
mine.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta reopen my character sheet because I closed it by accident earlier. Give me just a second. It is 21.
21. Misses on the first attack. Misses on the second attack. As you watch as it pulls up these like vines made of shadow and just tries to lash at you twice.
Oh, nasty little creature.
Yes.
And he looks extra wounded.
Yeah, he's not doing great. Radical.
So this is all difficult terrain right now?
Just that square. That purple square, because it's the druid was trying to lock
Gotcha.
down Jesus.
Gotcha.
Nerissa.
Understood.
Hey, if this thing looks like it's about to blow, Brunk and Jesus, do you need like a lift out of there? Do you want me to use my turn to like come scoop you up and get you out of the vicinity of that thing? Would that be beneficial?
Oh,
I think I might be okay.
Ugh.
Brunk, what do you?
Oh, I'm reading through my charms that I have that I've apparently forgotten about and realized what's in there, and I'm like, oh my, oh my. I gotta remember that.
So you both want to be left where you are?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Are you planning on like scooping us up and taking us somewhere?
I was thinking if it looks like it's about to explode, you had just pushed it away from you, and then it like got back up in your cheese. If you want, I could like
I mean, you
gallop
might want to.
over
Well, I mean, but
and get you guys out of
I was,
there.
well, I was about to tell you might take the Pale Boy away because he's frail, but then I remembered that Frail Boy has probably as many or more hit points as I do, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Jesus the Sorcerer is a hardy, constitution laden dude.
Yeah, I have over 80 hit points.
Yeah, Grand Charms are
So-
crazy.
Meat shield.
That's
I can-
wild.
Meat shield there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, if you were going to do a drive-by, you could always snatch Lyric on the way by if you thought she was going to get hit with if you thought you were trying to keep her from getting caught in an explosion.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure she
want
would
to just
allow
try to get you
herself to
guys.
be. I'm sure she would allow herself to be.
She's technically on your shoulder right now.
Okay.
So I could
Yeah.
scoop you as well,
Well,
if you want.
we haven't actually.
That's what I'm
rolled-
trying to figure out.
We need to roll a. Do we need to add her to the combat tractor?
No, she just goes on yours.
Got it. That'll work.
Because I've given you full control of her, it's just easier.
Where is she?
She's right beside you.
No.
Yeah, I
was
see her
looking for
little
her in
blip
the-
on the
I'm
map.
sorry, I was looking for her in the chart, the controls. I was looking for her character sheet in the controls. I was trying to find her. I found her.
Oh.
I got her. She's in the pets section. I don't know what that's
That
about.
seems a little disrespectful, quite
It
frankly.
was just
Kinda feels
easy
like
for easier access. Give me a fucking break.
La!
Ah!
Sorry.
So am I scooping Lyric up then? Is that what you want?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't.
Because
it's not
otherwise
really
I'm going to keep
turn.
my distance and then
Yeah, you probably should. It'll be fine.
just...
Your blink dagger is also still stuck in this thing's skull.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to get that back to myself then. Or I could blink over to it and be like, hey, do you guys need a... All right, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blink over, grab my dagger, and be like, hey, did you guys need a lift out of here? I'm going to look at Lyric. Brunk, does she seem like she wants to stick with you, or...
If she's seeing what I'm seeing, she might absolutely do that. And
right.
I just kind of glance at her and nod, and she could absolutely bounce.
just hop into my pool or into my into
Just
my
hop
tank?
onto the tank and
All right, and then I'm going to gallop out of there with my 60 speed.
So Valerith, being new to this group, you watch as Nerissa, almost because she blinks first, so the dagger that she threw, she reaches out and you watch as the dagger glows and she appears in front of the dagger, pulls it out of this thing's skull. The crack where the dagger was is glowing and now almost bleeds with a radiant ooze as it's also pulsing and flashing. And then you watch as this
What did I get myself into?
This little fairy hops off of Brunk's shoulder into the fish tank, and Nerissa's tank then turns and gallops like a horse but with crab claws, at lightning speed back over near you.
And then I still have an attack, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot my... I know it doesn't do radiant damage, but at least it's magic damage. I'm gonna shoot my magic missile at this thing.
Yeah. I forgot you have spells.
Yeah.
So that's just 3 darts that deal 1d4 plus 1. and it happens, so you just get the damage. Okay, do that 2 more times. Or just roll 1d4 plus 1 2 more times. That's enough. You let loose these force bolts that like kind of like fly around and just land into this thing at the same time. You watch as it drops and then goes whoop whoop whoop. You hear like the kind of like just like it's the wood letting loose a noise as it like heats beyond how much the wood should be able to handle. And there is a radiant burst in front of Brunk and Jesus that explodes outwards. I need Brunk and Jesus to... oh no, it just happens. You guys take damage within, if it's within 5 feet. And it's half of the total radiant damage that it took.
Oh, fun.
I didn't deal any radiant damage just now.
No, but it,
in total.
In total. So it was 62. So
Told
Brunk,
you guys to get out of there.
Brunk and Jesus, you take 31 radiant damage.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I tried to get you out of there.
Anything else, Nerissa?
Oh right.
You
No,
wanna
I
fuck
think
anything
that's
else
my
up? Come on.
turn.
You know, you got anything else that you want to do?
I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm sorry, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. I have seppuku bombers. Jesus.
Do they take extra damage from radiant?
Yeah. Because they are vulnerable to radiant damage, but they are also fey creatures.
Am I able to see the shivering dryad from where I am?
Yeah, you can see the shivering one coming.
Okay. I am just gonna throw a firebolt at it. I'm gonna try to hit it with a firebolt. This is with disadvantage, right?
It is with disadvantage, yes.
Okay.
16's a hit.
Oh, awesome.
I meant to ask, are all of the... Is everything here basically dying, dead, dry, tinder?
It's not so much dried as it is rotted. And I think it's been rotted to such an accelerated rate that it would still be damp ground. It's almost like, not swamp-like, but like, yeah, like, anything like the mushrooms and stuff you see, like, they're not thriving. They're just, like, almost, like, melting, in this environment. $13 damage. You throw this like streaking bolt across the grass here, and watch as it like hits it square in the chest. And again, it looks like it takes that damage. It doesn't look like it takes excessive damage like it does with the with the radiance. But what you do notice is that like some of the wood underneath the shadow like catches fire in a way that it's like almost like an ember. Like, it's not burning, but it is, like, staying.
Awesome. I'm just gonna run a little bit forward. Just to prepare for it to come in. And not end my turn there.
Okay. This thing is lumbering. How did it come through this? Unorthodox druid. We can drop concentration because it came to its senses when the thing died and was like snaps out of it and looks around. And he's like, "Oh, what was that? What was? I'm done. I'm out." And he's gonna start like running away.
Can I trip him as he tries to get past me?
I'll give it to you for free. Yeah. He like trips over your foot. He's gonna land here and like fall on his face prone.
Yeah. Sit your ass down. We ain't done here.
This dryad is coming through the trees. Oh, they can actually do a thing. I am.
God damn it.
They can always do a thing. Within 60 feet of the first one. So he's actually going to zoop into that, and then 60 feet from that point. So he'll just come out the other side there. You see as another one, like, almost like, it, like, phases out of the tree, but almost like it was part of the tree at first before, like, just, like, kind of, like, leaning out. And like standing on its vines that are kind of like moving it along the ground. There's another one that is just a wee bit behind the shivering one. Brunk.
So do we see the big one coming? Is that what you?
I don't. You can barely
Obviously.
make it out. There's still some trees in the way, but you see that there's something big coming.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's huge size. I think you can probably see it well
see it
enough now.
Kind of the tops of it,
Yeah.
pieces of it, bits of it as it comes through the trees, as it's walking through the trees.
Lumbering, I think, is more is a better
lumbering
word
is
there.
the word. Yeah, lumbering's the word. Yep. Well, let's see here. Well, for the moment, I think I am going to. I'm going to do that on myself.
Yeah, that's a fucking big hit.
Give myself a little sugar, a little love.
As soon as you threw that mustard on that first attack, I was like, "Oh no!"
Well, you live, and sometimes you learn. So we'll take it at that. I'm gonna move this direction in preparation for Big Boy coming. And for the moment, I think yeah, for the moment that'll do.
Valerith.
Okay, so technical question on how you handle healing potions.
Yeah.
Ingested, it, or like inside, outside? What's your thing?
Bonus
Both?
action. Or you mean for applying it?
Yes.
I think it really depends on what it is. Some of them will describe themselves as like external use, but you're also an alchemist of sorts, so if you, what's your pitch?
My pitch is I have 2 attacks, I have 2 people, and if they're friendly and I'm throwing potions of healing at them, touch attacks to just hit them with it. But that's again because it said if the reading the potion description, drinking or administering a potion takes an action. But it does also say a character who drinks.
That's a good question. I think
Like this is me watching them having getting popped, and I'm like, because I've got 2 at least sitting in this bandolier, and I'm like, can I? Will it work? Or do I just hold off? Try to move forward.
I'd say for potions of healing, they need to be ingested.
Okay. I will have to fix something else then. See, this is why I'm an optimist. All right. Let's see. What is that? That's beyond where I can move. That's where I can move. Let's see. Yeah. Probably there. I can see something there, but I can see something here. And how far is that? Oh, yeah, that's easily within range. And yes, I can see it.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
it's 65 feet away. Oh.
Yeah, but the goggles give me the normal range.
Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? Yes. I mean, you should be able to see it either way. There is like light sources available.
I mean, arguably, I can see up to a mile away. So, I'm gonna end up whiffing 2 arrows past scary guy, Mr. Terrifying Duck.
Well, what is this? Oh, because you have glasses, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like looking at the nearsightedness and what it does. It's the disadvantage after 60 feet.
Yes.
But
if I didn't have
if you
the
didn't
glasses.
have your if you didn't have your goggles.
Yeah. Which is specifically why. Yeah. For reference, without those, I'm pretty much a modified melee fighter. I'm a lightweight melee fighter. But yeah, so I'm gonna end up having to do 2 shots and get close to passing past Jesus to tag the one that is coming up towards him.
Yeah.
Since I can't guarantee I can hit anything on the other one. So move would be what? Move in 1 attack?
Yeah, you've got a movement and attack, an attack action, a bonus action, which you can use potions as a bonus action.
I haven't been hit yet. I'll save that for when I actually get hit.
But even if you're giving
Which
a
will
potion,
happen.
if you're giving a potion to somebody else, it's also a bonus action. So
Okay.
like if you're next to somebody and you want to heal them, it's a bonus action instead of using your action.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on something that I can do for a contact heal, not just here, chug this. Okay. Then I'll do my 1 attack towards the one down here. What is it? Shivering.
Yep.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Think good
Holy
thoughts.
crap. Okay, 20 hit.
20 definitely hits.
All right, here we go. And of course, 5. Okay, I'm up in the thick of it. I'm with you guys. I'm here in spirit. Just not the face.
Just not the face. Go ahead, pass your turn.
Oh, yes.
It is the pessimistic druid. He is sticking with you, but he doesn't really know what to do. He's kind of leaving it to you guys, but he's not looking to run. He is going to kind of go off to the side and try and do something maybe when things get closer.
Doesn't have any buffs? This guy just a melee attacker?
No, from where... yeah, I guess he could reach you. That's true. He is going to reach over and touch you, and he's going to cast Long Strider, giving you an additional 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
Until the spell ends.
Okay.
It's not concentration. It lasts an hour, so you just have an additional 10 feet for the next hour.
Nice. All right.
Shivering. Is going to tree stride. Leaping into one tree and coming out another one. But that's all his movement. Jesus, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Jesus, you are charmed.
Oh shit.
This thing is kind of cool. And now with that little like glint, like ember fire that came from your firebolt, you're kind of starting to like it a little bit. It's kind of majestic.
What is it with you and this man?
You don't want to hurt it. You kind of want to be friends with it. Radical. Tubular.
Come on. There you go. All right. Keela, let's say hi to everybody.
Oh.
Oh,
What's
it's a cute kitty.
What's the cat's name?
She wanted attention, sorry. She gets my
Next
other
door is
brain
the
skill.
cat.
No. This is Kilala.
Oh.
Big young lady, come here.
We love cats in this house.
Come on.
Mhm.
Yeah, come here. Yep, get your furry butt over here. Thank you.
Nerissa.
All right. Did I see Jesus get charmed? Am I aware that that happened?
I mean, not outwardly. Maybe roll an insight. Because he hasn't said anything yet, right? You haven't gotten there. You're not sure. Jesus is just up front.
I have no clue. Okay. I'm gonna look at Lyric and be like, all right, you ready for this? We're gonna look at each other and just like,
La!
and we're gonna, hell yeah. And we're gonna gallop. Oh, why isn't it telling me how far this is? I'm basically gonna use my full movement to get up in this guy's cheese almost. Um, And then
So stupid.
what's wrong?
I don't think he was talking to you at the time.
That's
No,
fair.
I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm.
Flash is fighting his own demons over there.
I get it. I
Do you
get
know how
it,
much?
man.
Do you know how many hours I have spent coding in the last 2 weeks? It's. I want some free time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy to be doing this right now, and yet while I'm doing this, I'm still looking at code stuff that I'm trying to make sure is fixed because everything's due tomorrow.
Mondays, am I right? Wait, no, tomorrow's Sunday.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
That's fucked up. They can't
Yeah,
even give you till
everything's-
Monday?
No, everything's due on Sundays until the last week of class, and the last week of class is due on Saturday nights.
That's
It's even more
ridiculous.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Nerissa, what are you doing? You've galloped up to...
Chilling here. No, sorry, I'm being indecisive in this moment. I'm going to. You know what? I'm just gonna hit him with the old classic, another magic missile straight to the face.
Just an up-close magic missile?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Say cheese.
The intimidation factor is what I was going for with the galloping up. Maybe I should save the magic missile for when I'm further away. That's a fair point.
It just seems like it does seem like a weird power move where you're just like running up and like, ha! I cast magic missile.
Nerissa would do that.
Nerissa rolls up and Nerissa casts drive by.
Oh dear.
No, I'll hit him with I'm gonna bonus action anoint my rapier with the sunburst, and then I'm gonna hit him with it.
Hell yeah.
So it does radiant damage as well.
Yeah.
That is much more sane.
Are you close enough?
Oh, did I not put myself right next
You
to
wanted
him?
to be right next to him, right?
I
Yeah,
was
you were
trying
right.
to.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least it's not just me that is bringing those rolls to the table. I do feel a little better.
The galloping up to miss is wild.
Yeah. Because again, it's like it's a fish tank with crab legs, but it's galloping like a horse. And so confidently, you watch as she like smears this like glowing, bright, radiant energy onto the sword and goes, ha ha! Like way too far above its head to be able to even come close to hitting it. And it just kind of like turns its head strangely at her.
Oh, wait, I have inspiration. Should I use my inspiration?
Oh yeah, everybody starts with inspiration. It's been a while, but you'll see on your character sheet it's a glowing die. If it's not glowing right now, I'm gonna make sure it's glowing. And when you expend that inspiration, you can use it to re-roll or have one of your allies re-roll a die. Once you expend it, you click it and it will go away.
I think I'm gonna do that because that was embarrassing.
It's pretty bad. I mean, it's a 13. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not enough.
It would be less embarrassing if I didn't gallop Gallop from 60 feet. That's worse.
That should have been better.
Oh, was it better? I'm bad
That
at
was a
math.
6.
I'm bad at math.
It is better, but still not enough, unfortunately.
Okay. Now I'm here.
Now you're here. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else. So, fuck. Jesus.
Then go ahead, pass the turn, babe.
Oh, didn't I click it? Fuck, I'm sorry. I don't have my mouse right now. I'm using just my
Jesus,
laptop.
Nerissa speeds by and looks like she's about to attack your friend.
I am going to run up to Nerissa's tank. I'm going to hop into the tank and try grappling her.
Go ahead and roll an opposed athletics, please. Ellie, you gotta beat an 8. Athletics, yeah. You're muted. Ain't no fucking way. Jesus runs up, jumps into the front of your tank, and like grabs your arms like no, and is like holding you.
You can't hurt my friend. You can't hurt my friend.
What have I gotten myself into? People are nuts.
It's like, honestly, this is like a Tuesday for us. You know, it's just is what it is.
Yeah, and that's all I'm gonna do. Just grapple her in her tank.
That's fucking crazy.
Silly.
It is pretty silly. I didn't expect that. This thing can hit Nerissa all the way from here. That crits.
No.
Ow. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Nerissa, that's 39 damage. As it lays into you with like one of these like shadow lashes. It's gonna go again.
Oh no.
Hopefully it doesn't crit on the second one. 23 is still a hit though. That's for another 17.
I'm dead.
You're down?
Yeah.
So you jump into the tank with her, Jesus, and like hold her down, and from out behind the trees behind you, you see like two like thick like like spiked thorned lashes like whip out and hit her. And you watch as she just like falls into your arms unconscious.
Am I charmed from attacking the other creatures as well, or
just the shivering one?
okay, perfect. That's good to know.
I'm gonna hate myself for what I'm gonna do.
This dude, he tripped. He gets up and fucking runs. He's gone.
Listen, it's not a 5x5 room, so
Fireball away. Fireball.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
This little guy, he's gonna run and then action dash. And Brunk, it is your turn.
It's just a short sword of lightning and a stream full of fish. What's the worst that could happen?
So Jesus
Did you tell them that story?
I think maybe I have told that story. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was trying to talk up your creativity. So I think I did tell that story at one point.
Jesus is holding on to a unconscious Nerissa.
Of course. Options. And he's like charmed or something like that, right? Something to that effect.
Yeah, he's fangirling over this dryad.
Well, yeah. You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Questing
Attack roll.
blade. That's
big boy.
probably a hit. Roll with disadvantage. Sorry, roll the second one. I still don't think you're probably gonna miss. You get a pretty good bonus with that, but we'll see. Yeah.
So 23 was the
23 yeah.
was the low.
Yeah. So 16 radiant damage. Just need to make sure I'm counting it. So that's 32.
Oh yeah. Let's do some more of that.
And you watch as the wood starts to absorb that energy.
I know. But the backswing. Let's see which one's lower. There's a 20 or a 20. So see?
See, man.
Yeah. See? It does hit. Oh. That's max damage.
That's fucking max damage, dude. Sweet Jesus.
Is it worth it to try to finish it, or is it like is it dead? Man, I don't want to waste another spell slot right now.
It's not dead, but like it is almost
close.
Like blinding with the amount of energy that you pumped into it.
Oh yeah.
And you're starting, you're feeling the heat off of it.
Yeah. Okay.
If it explodes here, it could kill Nerissa.
Well, I mean, yeah, it could. Oh, well.
And unlike the space games, you guys don't have life insurance.
I'm going to use my at-will Misty Step bonus action to pop myself over here, the other side of this activity, and I'll do that.
Valerith.
Oh, damn it, I closed it again. Crap. Keep closing my character sheet. Okay.
I'm gonna die if I get in there. I can already tell. Fuck. Okay. So much for having my plan. Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to try and bisect the thing. Good job, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Well, I ain't got a lot of choice. Where the hell is it? Yep. I'm gonna use a charge of my Charm of Order.
Okay.
Target must save it a DC 15 Wisdom save or follow the command on the next turn.
And you're doing it on.
I can't fucking read that. Shivering Dryad. God damn it.
What was the DC?
15.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is. I feel bad. I didn't buy all the little stuff I usually buy. You know, bag of flour, etc. Well, I'm gonna hurt myself, so I don't have a whole lot of choice because bigger threat versus all that. I'm gonna overcharge the sunburst vial I have. I'm only gonna get one attack, and if I succeed, they'll take 2d6 radiant damage, and I have to make a DC 12 con save or take backlash. So my target for this, because the lesser of two evils, I already know what happens when that thing gets hit. It's going to blow. So I don't have much choice but to go after the Revenant.
Yeah.
That's the only other one I can see.
Mm-hmm.
So one shot. This is my chance to blow.
One opportunity.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Oh, thank Lord. Okay, so 2d6 radiant plus I'm assuming normal arrow damage.
Yeah. What does this do? That weapon is considered magical and deals an additional 1d6 radiant. Yeah, so it's your regular damage plus the radiant damage.
Okay, so that and oops, that. So 11. That's not fantastic, but so 11 to the Revenant.
It's actually 16 because the radiant damage is doubled on this attack.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
all of these shadow things are vulnerable to radiant damage.
All right, so there's that, and now my con save.
Yeah. It's 12. It's an easy get.
Really remember what I've been rolling, right? Okay.
Oh no!
I take a d6.
Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, that's 3
Hey.
fire damage.
Yep.
Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god, that's funny. Anything else for you, Valerith?
No, I think I've done enough to myself.
That's impressive. Pessimistic. Pessimistic wants to be helpful.
What could go wrong?
So much. So many things.
Oh.
He is going to touch his staff with Shillelagh. Shalila. Oh wait, no, he also saw what this thing does.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to change my my kit the next time I come in here.
I need to roll a thing for him. No, this is intelligence. We're gonna roll intelligence. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? He's not.
Did that show have a theme song?
That was the theme song. That was it.
Was it?
Yeah. He's gonna try and stabilize Nerissa. So, Nerissa, you're not making death saves. You are.
I'm not.
No. The druid runs over and like pulls some kind of plant out of his pouch and chews on it, spits it into his hand, and like slaps it onto one of the wounds caused by the lash, and like seals it up. So you're not like bleeding out or anything. You're not actively dying. You are stable, but you're still
Remember
at
this.
0.
Mine is hygienic. I use bandages. That was gross.
Honestly, when he said spits it into, I was half expecting him to like describe this guy baby birding it to me. So
Yeah. Especially like he puts it in his mouth to try and chew it. I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
so not
funny.
as bad as it could have been. Like, this is fine.
Oh, that's fucking funny. What
Here
are
you go.
these?
It's a druid. He is a druid. I mean,
Druids love birds.
At the top of the round, I think that's where we're going to end session for tonight before we get too deep into more combat. But with a Revenant and a couple more of these things coming at you and your usual like get out of shit free card down right now, this is gonna be a tough fight. So we'll see what happens. For anyone watching at home, I saw Platt in the chat. I see Joda there.
uh-oh.
The glass breaks, cuts them open, and the potion seeps into the wound. It's kind of like a helping rock. I'll give her my inspiration. Aww. Yeah, thanks to everybody who tuned in. We'll be back at it next week with a new with Wadjet officially on the team. I'm so glad that you're finally with us. Yeah, you'll get some time to strategize this week. If you need to be in the server at all, just let me know and I can open it up at any time so you can check on your character sheets. Otherwise, for everyone watching at home, thank you so much. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. We will see you tomorrow for Sea of Stars.